Why do people say you should never open this book? Why has it been feared for centuries, whispered about in dark corners, and hidden from curious eyes? And more importantly, what is inside it that made so many people believe it was never meant to be read? Because this is not just a normal book. This is Shams al-Maarif, a name that, for some, means nothing, but for others, it carries weight. A warning. A quiet sense that you're stepping into something you don't fully understand. So let's ask the real question. Is it truly dangerous? Or is the fear something we created ourselves? This book is often described as one of the most controversial and mysterious texts ever written. It dates back centuries, attributed to Ahmad al-Buni. Since then, it has built a reputation unlike almost any other book. Not because of what is proven, but because of what is believed. People say it contains strange symbols, complex diagrams, grids filled with numbers, and combinations of letters that seem to follow no normal logic. Pages that don't read like stories or knowledge, but like coded messages waiting to be understood. And that's where the mystery begins. Because when you look at something you don't understand, your brain does something interesting. It doesn't ignore it. It fills the gaps. And the less you understand, the more your imagination takes control. Over time, this book stopped being just a collection of writings. It became a legend. Stories started spreading. Warnings, reactions, people saying, "Don't read it." Others saying, "Stay away from it." And the more these warnings spread, the more powerful the book became in the minds of people. Because nothing attracts attention more than something you're told to avoid. But let's slow down for a moment. What is actually inside this book? Not the myths, not the rumors. What is really there? From a general perspective, the book is filled with combinations of letters, symbols, and structured patterns. Some pages include grids arranged in a way that looks intentional, almost mathematical. Others include sequences that feel symbolic, not direct, not obvious. There are also writings that connect ideas in ways that feel unusual, not like a modern book, not something meant to be easily understood, but something that feels layered. And that's important, because the more layered something is, the more people believe there must be something hidden inside it, even if there isn't. And this is where things take a darker turn. Because the reputation of the book did not come from clear explanations. It came from interpretation. People began attaching meanings to what they saw. They tried to decode it, to understand it, to give it power. And once enough people believe something has power, it starts to feel real. Not because it is, but because belief itself is powerful. Think about this for a second. If you give a person a page full of symbols and tell them it means nothing, they will ignore it. But if you give them the same page and say, "This is dangerous," they will stare at it, analyze it, and feel something. Not because of the page, but because of what they believe about it. And this is exactly what happened. Over time, the book became surrounded by an aura. Not based on evidence, but on stories, reactions, and fear passed from one person to another. And fear spreads faster than facts. Here's a line you need to remember. The mystery of something is often more powerful than the truth behind it. Let that sink in. Because the truth is, most people who talk about this book have never actually read it. They heard about it. They saw reactions. They absorbed the fear. And without realizing it, they became part of the story. But let's go deeper. Why does this kind of book even exist? Why does it look the way it does? Why symbols? Why complexity? Because throughout history, humans have always been drawn to patterns, to meaning, to the idea that behind what we see, there is something hidden, something more. And when something looks complex enough, it feels important. Even if it's not. This is how the brain works. It searches for meaning, even where there is none. And when it finds something it cannot explain, it doesn't let go. It creates stories, and those stories become beliefs, and those beliefs become fear. Now, let me give you something different. Not theory, not assumptions, but something people have actually said. Some people who tried to read this book didn't stop because they couldn't understand it. They stopped because of how it made them feel. A strange discomfort, a quiet tension, like something wasn't right, even though nothing was happening. And here's the unsettling part. Some of them said they couldn't even get past a few pages. Not because the text was too complex, but because something about it felt wrong. No noise, no movement, just a feeling. And sometimes, that's enough. Others described something even more disturbing. The more they tried to focus, the harder it became. Their thoughts started drifting, their attention slipping away, as if the book wasn't just confusing, but resisting being understood. Now stop for a second. Think about that. How can a book, just words on paper, make someone feel like that? Here's the uncomfortable truth. It's not the book, it's the expectation. Because many of these people didn't open the book with a neutral mind. They opened it after hearing the stories, after hearing the warnings, after being told, this is not normal. So by the time they started reading, the fear was already there, waiting. And once your brain expects something, it starts looking for it, even if it doesn't exist. Your heart starts beating faster. Your thoughts become louder. Every small sensation feels amplified. And suddenly, a normal experience feels like something else entirely. Here's the most dangerous part. The moment you feel something, you stop questioning it. You don't ask, is this real? You assume it is. And that's how the illusion takes control. Now here's the part most people don't talk about. The danger of a book like this is not in the pages themselves. It's in what people project onto it. Because once you believe something has power over you, it does. Not physically, but psychologically. And that's where things become real. Because your mind does not always distinguish between what is real and what feels real. And once something feels real, it affects you. Your thoughts, your reactions, your emotions. So the question is not, is this book dangerous? The real question is, what happens when you believe it is? Because belief can create fear, and fear can create experiences that feel real, even if they started from nothing. This is why some people claim strange things, not because the book changed reality, but because it changed how they experienced it. And once your perception changes, everything changes. So now we come back to the beginning. Why do people say you should never open this book? Is it because of what's inside it? Or because of what people think is inside it? Because sometimes the most powerful thing is not the object itself, but the story surrounding it. And the story is what stays with you. So let me ask you something. Be honest. Would you read this book if you had the chance? If this made you think differently, leave your answer in the comments. I want to know what you would do. And if you want more videos that explore mystery, human behavior, and the hidden side of the mind, don't forget to like and subscribe. And share this video with your friends, because sometimes what we fear the most is not what we see, but what we believe. And I'll see you in the next video.